1, 2, 3, 4.
In servicing the motor, we found a small leak.
Lucy, do you want to play?
Yeah,
Time to go to Port Stephens.
is a sun,
Let's go.
and it shines as it opens.
Where your heart is a sun, and it shines as it opens.
This is Jim, engineer and yachtsman. I'm Adriana, Brazilian by birth and an author. And of course, this is Lucy, a Cocker Spaniel Poodle Cross, mascot of our boat, Kikamalu, a 42-foot Swanson. Our dream? To sail where the wind blows. Last time we had a beautiful sail from Sydney and decided to turn into Newcastle because of prevailing winds. Good morning, it's 7 a.m. We've woken up in Newcastle.
To prefer strangers in disguise. When the sun is going to stretch its arms on the road, turn as it can with his shrill call. And to prefer strangers in disguise.
Here we are burning off breakfast along the Newcastle waterfront.
Such a beautiful day.
Yeah, your heart is a sun, and it shines as it opens.
39 years ago, I came here to do part of my training as a nurse. In those days, it was a dismal industrial city. It's so interesting to me now to see it from a different perspective.
Is a sun, and it shines as it opens.
Yeah, your bones are the earth, and they sing with the mountains.
Well, your bones are the earth, and they sing with the mountains.
Yeah, your bones are the earth, and they sing with the mountains.
Well, your bones are the earth, and they sing with the mountains.
Why would you look outside yourself when you have all of the world inside?
Why would you look outside yourself when you...
The main entrance to the harbour is over there, where we came in a few days ago. The main river goes north of that island there and comes around here to this bay where you've got container ship and grain silo, and then it goes round to what's called Wickham, which is where the marina facilities are, and that really just then peters off into a small tributary type of channel. The main river goes past on the other side of this island and splits up into a quite large north and south channel.
Where your mind is a space that creates no horizon.
Say, why would you look outside yourself when you have all of the world
Why
inside?
would you look outside yourself when you have all of the world inside?
Why would you look outside yourself?
The facilities
when
here are
you
pretty impressive. Here's the lift out and a little 70-foot speedboat. Looks like it's being anti-fouled.
You know what they say, that cruising is just doing maintenance in exotic locations.
Here we are at Newcastle Yacht Club, and we are having a nice coffee, and Jim's ordering some parts for the boat.
Yeah, we've got a few minor jobs underway. Yesterday we serviced the main engine with Perkins and the little Kubota genset, and today we've pulled the Perkins main injector pump off, as it has a very small leak in it coming from its gasket. And we decided to replace the two old Rayco style fuel filter systems with a more modern centrifugal type that can be easily swapped out and cleaned on the go. It's going to be fitted here. I can get it just in here, and the inlet for the filter is still below the level of the fuel tank, so we'll still have a gravity feed situation. The top can easily be undone to pull the cartridge out and replace it very easily. And if we do get any water in the fuel, it can easily be drained out from the bottom of this, so it should work well here, I think. So that's the plan. So here's the new style Rayco pre-filter. This one has a 3-stage process in filtering the diesel. It separates any solids and free water through a centrifugal action. It then sort of coalesces any small water droplets out of the fuel. And thirdly, like the old style, it's got a water separation and fuel filtration media inside. However, with this new style, changing the media will be much easier because it's simply a matter of undoing the spigot at the top, pulling the media out and replacing it. Whereas with the old style, you had to undo the glass bowl, which involved, diesel floating around, managing that diesel, not spilling it. Much harder to do out at sea, especially if you have a problem with water in the diesel. So there it is, great improvement.
Time to go to Port Stephens. Let's go.
I'll let you go, just need some time. At your own pace, you need to find your way. I know now you'll never change your mind for something that matters to me. You do not know what I have in mind. I packed our bags, we'll be on our way. The night was long as I waited without a sign. As I know what matters to you.
That morning, Newcastle was blanketed by smoke from more than 60 fires burning out of control on Australia's east coast. It was a sad and sobering sight. We hoped that beautiful Port Stephens would not be affected.
The chances are small, just like the lottery.
As we'd stayed longer than planned, we missed a decent weather window, so we decided to just motor sail the 30 nautical miles to Port Stephens rather than wait another 5 days or so to depart. We knew this meant we were going to be headed by the wind, but the forecast was not going to improve for a while, and it was only a short distance. so we decided to go anyway, expecting light winds early on and a 15-knot northeaster by the time we would be rounding Port Stephens.
What do you want? What's your biggest need? Every hour we spend together, then suddenly.
Just as we were out of Newcastle, Dolphins came to give us a send-off.
I've been in your waters.
Dolphins are a mysterious enigma. Science tells us many things about them, but it can't tell us why we have such a deep kinship with them. Sitting at the bow watching them spring from the gleaming sea, breaching the limit of one world to dazzle momentarily in another, it seemed to me that they were playfully daring me to be as audacious, fearless and free as they are.
No way in between. I ain't getting any younger. You will stay forever a dream. You were truly my lover, but it was over so fast. Just one thing to discover. Oh no, it was never built to last. But you just fall in and out of love. But you just fall in and out of love. But you just fall.
I was waiting in the undertow, set adrift with featherweight.
Only a couple of hours later, the wind freshened, and soon we were making directly into a 2 to 3 metre swell with a 15, 20 and then 25 knot northeasterly breeze.
Can't touch the bottom, set into a tumble. Waves that shake me out of my skin. Never been so easy, losing my direction. My bearings have me south of home. I've been wrong before. I was waiting in the undertow, set adrift with featherweight like bows, unaware of where my heart would flow. I was waiting in the undertow. And the water.
The entry to Port Stephens is framed by two major headlands, Tomery Head to the south and Yakaba Head to the north. In good weather or a strong southerly, we would have just rounded the southern headland, keeping close to it in fact, to avoid a shoaled area just inside the entrance. In this case, with a strong northeasterly wind and swells, we decided to give it a wide berth and came in just under the shadow of the northern headland Yakaba Head. Unfortunately, as we turned beam onto the seas towards the entrance, a gust tore the foot off the staysail, which had to be furled immediately.
just to give you some idea of how rough it was out there, this is the condition of the boat.
Let the first sound you hear be a beating heart, speeding bright, speeding bold. As when your eyes come to me, I'm humbled constantly, a supernova in sight. Fall of the mountains in your breath. There are dreams, there are dreams.
My secret weapon. Don't tell anyone.
Yours is the heart that paints the world the very best in the colors of your life.
So tell me what it's like, Johnny.
Perfection.
You know you have to say that.
No, it's true.
Because Lucy's been such a good girl, we're going to give her a surprise. She doesn't know anything about it. It's a new TOY, and I'm going to put it in with all her toys and just watch what she does.
Lucy, you want to play? You want to play? It's Skunky. Where's Skunky?
Lucy thanks you for liking, subscribing, sharing and commenting below. She loves hearing what you have to say and any suggestions you might make. If you'd like to be notified of future videos, don't forget to hit the bell button. And if you enjoyed our video and would like to support us further, why not consider becoming a patron? Lucy favours patrons with many privileges. Once again, we thank you for watching and hope to see you next time. Ciao for now.
And as you fall into stars, find your place among the orchards. Know you're perfect as you are.